Hello, good afternoon. Today's Monday. Is today the 15th, Mariam? Let me see what the day is, everybody. Today's day is the 14th of March, 2022, and it's Monday afternoon. I think it's 13 minutes to 3 p.m. in the afternoon, the late afternoon. Um, yeah, I'm here to say basically that I'm here to say, yeah, I'm trying to upload all my videos, but the YouTube is playing about a bit, so I'm gonna upload them all today. Some of the videos I made about a few weeks ago, but I didn't have time to upload them. I've uploaded two on Cheryl Tweedy that I made about 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago. I uploaded them today, this morning on YouTube. So I think quite successfully. So I've just got a few more to download that I made um, a while ago. And plus there's the fresh ones today and yes, last night, and this one. Yeah, so basically it's a follow-up on the speakers corner yesterday, the 13th of March 2022, Sunday. Yeah, the follow-up on speakers corner. There was one mixed race biracial guy. um he's speaking as a Christian. He's speaking as a Christian in the church. Maybe he's a pastor or a preacher or something like that. It's interesting that he's actually mixed race, biracial, and he actually turned around and said blatantly quite a number of times um, that a big grown man penetrated a little baby girl and bust out her insides. And he said that to me several times at Speaker's Corner. And what I want to say is this. Um, yes, I know who he's referring to. I did pick up on that yesterday, even though I did say I'm not so sharp, uh, witted or quick witted. I did pick up on that bit straight away, and he's trying to refer. I'll be blatantly straightforward. He's trying to refer to my young brother, my younger brother, who's also mixed race, biracial. Um, I want to say this. Um, F you all that are coming at me and my family members. Um, I don't buy your Jesus. Um, I don't have to be religious in any way or spiritually affiliated in any way, shape, or form. If I choose, it's my human right in a so-called civilized democratic society. I don't have to even practice any religion or follow any religion or faith or have any spiritual affiliation whatsoever if I choose to. However, I do choose to be a Muslim, but I will not be dictated to by foreign policy on how I conduct myself as a Muslim. F you, I'll do what I want. Yeah, I'll do it my way. So anyway, the other thing I want to say is really important. Um, how shall I put it now? Um, all you who out there, the government are using agents, and plus they themselves are conducting a conspiracy to undermine my not just my case for me, but this case that I'm pushing against the government to prove that I am a victim and all my family members are victims too. That includes my younger brother who's biracial, mixed race. He's a victim too. So F you out there and the government, two fingers up to the government, because all of a sudden you want to come out with your bullshit. F you, yeah? The NSPCC, F you, you're pedophiles and rapists. Yeah, in the name of Jesus. The NSPCC, you are pedophiles, rapists, murderers, and thieves in the name of your Jesus. Yeah? So, Philip, Andrew, John, Francis, you are a victim too. Hold tight, because I'm going to be pushing this claim for compensation forward very soon, in the next immediate future, in the immediate future. Sorry. So all my family members, my children, hold tight. There may be some turbulence, I don't know, but hold tight. Stand your ground. No one's guilty of nothing. Nobody's guilty of nothing. We're all innocent victims. The NSPCC are guilty. The NHS are guilty. The social services are guilty. The governments on both sides, left wing and right wing, are guilty. All these organizations and affiliations with the government are guilty, including, like I said, the police, the police force, the whole lot of them. It's we're dealing with direct and institutional racism, and my family, myself, and all my family, my children, everybody in my family, on all sides, the Francises, the Williamses, the Camerons, and the Blissets, we've all been impacted by a direct and institutional racist hate campaign. So hold tight. Do not budge. Do not budge. Do you hear me? Hold tight, everybody in the family. Do not budge. Yeah? We are 100% innocent. We are not guilty, and we're pushing forward for the compensation. Do not let anybody try to undermine you, or knock you off course, or try to unstabilize you. The money's coming. Just hold tight. You know what I mean? No, I'm not mad. I'm serious. I'm very serious. This is a very big case, and it's going back dating to 1971. And basically, that's it. I'm bringing a case for compensation, financial compensation from 1971 up to date, without a doubt, without a shred of a doubt. Yeah, and that's it. So hold tight. Hold tight. Yeah, hold tight. Do not budge. Philip, do not budge. You are 100% innocent. You are not guilty. Do not budge. Do not move. Do not budge. Hold tight. Stand still. Let me deal with this. You understand? I'm pushing forward, and we do not get involved in politics, right? In this, bring. You can have your political opinion if you choose, any one of you. And Philip, do not allow the politics to come into this case. This case is not about politics. It's not about left wing or right wing. It's about they're fucking guilty. They're direct and institutionally racist, and they work collectively. Yeah, right from the beginning. Whatever they want to divert now and switch this way and switch that way, the fact is, right from the beginning, 71, the 70s, they acted collectively, and the evidence is there. The facts are there. They can't change it. It's done. The damage is done now. They can't change it and suddenly switch sides and switch bolts and switch ship. It doesn't matter what they do now today. Whatever they represent today, the fact is, from 1971 up, I can prove direct and institutional racism. that has been conducted within the the institutional institutions and the professional infrastructure towards us as a family. And anything and everything that has happened as is down to them. They are liable. They are directly liable and they are responsible. Don't put anything on your head. Take anything off your head, any burden off your head. They're using all kind of people. They're using big mixed race, biracial guy, preacher. Get away from my brother. Fuck off and get away from my brother. He's innocent. He's not guilty. Fuck off. Leave him alone. So we will go forward. Stand still, everybody in the family. Hold tight. Yeah. Stand still. Hold tight. They're trying to divert us and embroil us into all kind of rubbish and bullshit. Ignore it. All kind of religion they're bringing into it. All kind of what you call it, political them are bringing into it. Forget it. Don't be diverted. Do not budge. Stand still. Hold tight. You understand me? So right in the immediate future, I will be putting in that application for compensation. Um, the legal framework is very institutionally racist, direct and institutionally racist as well. So, be wary. There's a lot of raw solicitors out there and they're for the system. They're for the system. Unless you're singing unless you're following the agenda and you're singing the British national anthem, they're not going to represent your best interests. They're not going to represent the truth. They're just going to represent a convenience. Yeah. This is not about LGBTQ. This is not about LGBTQ. Yeah. I've never been a lesbian anyway, but it doesn't matter. This is not about LGBTQ. This is not about religion. This is not about politics. Hold tight, stand still. I'm putting in my application now. In the next immediate in the immediate future. This is wholeheartedly to do with direct and institutional racism without a shred of doubt. Hold tight. You are all 100% innocent. Nobody's guilty in the family at all. Nobody's guilty of fuck all. Ignore them. Ignore them. Ignore them. Blank them. Drink tea. Keep calm. Drink tea. Keep calm. Ignore them. Keep calm and drink tea. Tea is very, very has therapeutic nutrition in there, therapeutic thing, the elements in the tea. It keeps you calm. There's a whole range of teas. You can have Earl Grey, you can have PG Tips, you can have Tetleys with milk and sugar, you can have Jamaican herbal teas. Caribbean Gold is a company that does a variety of herbal and fruit teas. That's very good. It's called Caribbean Gold. They've even got a moringa and soursop flavor. Keep calm. Ignore them all out there. It's the government who do not want to accept liability for direct and institutional racism. Do you hear me? Ignore them. They're all working for to try and counteract our case for direct and institutional racism. Hold tight. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, sometimes I lose composure, but I'm only human. They've been pushing me for a long time, trying my patience to the maximum. Hold tight. Yeah, we've already got this case in a bag. We've already got this case in a bag. We've already got this case in a bag. Yeah, so just hold tight. What else was I gonna say? Hold tight. They're trying to block me from putting in my application in the High Court for compensation. I've already downloaded an application. When was that, Mariam? It was about over a month ago. I downloaded an application. I phoned up the Royal Courts of Justice. I downloaded an application form because the woman told me which application form I need to download, and she didn't even want to give me the information. Do you understand what I'm saying? The bitchy bad man jealous. She didn't even want to give me the information. She gave me. I downloaded it in Paddington by a print shop, and they stole it out of my bag, the application form. So hold tight. I've got to go and find out. And then when I went to the Royal Court of Justice, me and Mariam, a few days ago, all the departments in there are closed, and they're using the feeble fumble excuse of COVID-19. That your COVID-19 done. That your COVID-19 done now. There's no more. It's over. We're back to normal. But yet, important offices and departments are still closed, claiming due to COVID-19. Line scum. You see, it's all this whole COVID-19 was a complete plan to mess up everything, opportunity to sue them. This whole COVID-19 was planned to mess up our opportunity to sue them, but they can't. Don't listen to no, don't watch no face out there. Don't listen to no haters. They can't. Like I said, our case is already in a bag. Yeah, so I'll be pushing forward for that. Philip Francis, hold tight. I love you. Sorry if I've upset you in the past. I love you. You're my brother. I love you, all my siblings, all my brothers, my sisters, my family, my cousins, my uncles, my aunties. I love my mummy. Hold tight. Yvonne, hold tight. Ashley, hold tight. Lizette, hold tight. Shana, hold tight. Simone, hold tight. Matari, hold tight. Iwalewa, hold tight. Everybody. Shaniqua, hold tight. Jamal, hold tight. We're nearly there. The whole family, hold tight. Love you all. Bye for now. Drink. Remember, keep calm. Ignore them. Ignore anything. Remember, there's people in there's wolves in sheep's clothing, and there's serpents and snakes that disguise themselves and pretend they're advising you. Ignore them. I'm putting forward the claim in the immediate future. Yeah, I'm trying to sort it out. They're trying to block me because they know we've already got it in a bag. It's not about LGBTQ. It's not about politics. It's not about religion. It's about direct and institutional racism from 1971. Hold tight. You understand? Oh, and just before I go, them no want to see we I do good. They no want to see we I live red carpet life. They no want to see we in a Rolls Royce and Bentley and Land Rover and thing like that, and Ferrari and rare. You see me? Money is power. There's a lot of serpents out there, and snake and lizard. Yeah? And sheep in wolf in sheep's clothing. Remember, know your value. You don't understand the value of this case. This is one of the biggest cases in the history of direct and institutional racism. The government do not want to accept that kind of liability because it reflects this very, very bad for their reputation and their careers, and the whole sham of a government that they put up, that they present human rights and all this, and look how they abuse it. NSPCC that is there to protect children, abusing children, raping children. NSPCC that it funds McDonald's. NSPCC that funds McDonald's, that is there to supposed to be there to protect children. They are the ones raping, involved in direct and institutional racism, undermining the black community and others. Yeah? And actually conducting rape and pedophile of babies and children. These people, now if you think I'm talking rubbish, go and research Oxfam and Haiti. If you think I'm talking rubbish, my friend, if you think I'm a mad woman, go and research on the internet Oxfam and Haiti. How Oxfam, the biggest charity in the whole, one of the biggest charities in the whole wide world, I think it is the biggest charity in the whole wide world. Do you know how much funding that those people get? They went to Haiti and turned the black children into prostitute and told them to bend down and suck my dick, and I'll give you a couple of rupee, I'll give you a couple of CDs, I'll give you a couple of Jamaican dollar to suck my dick and swallow the sperm. Babies, black children, black babies. Research it. If you don't believe me, they go out there and I turn them into LGBTQ. This is not really about LGBTQ. In the very essence, is everything and all everything that will humiliate, degrade, undermine, and pull and keep down, oppressed the black race. Remember, me tell you, so.